So the inventory, yes, the inventory is going up. I track the inventory like you do all the time, nonstop. The lowest I've ever seen it was, I think, last February. It was 560 or so single family homes. I've never seen it that low. Even when COVID happened, right? It's like they shut the inventory switch off, and we went from, I think, 1,200 single family homes in Rhode Island down to about 591 single family homes. Okay. So I don't know how I remember those numbers, but I do. Okay. But the inventory has just been ticking up nonstop really since. There is pent up demand, and I think the market's going to get rocking. But finally, all of those baby boomers, all of those people that were holding on, I think they just can't afford to live here anymore. And I think that the markets down south in Florida and other places, guys, have opened up a bit, right? And I think there's more inventory, more availability, more affordability. And I think that that's where they're going to head down. I could be wrong, but I think that's where they're going to head down. You're going to see more properties hit the market, especially if the rates go in the low sixes, high fives.
Yeah. So I think I agree with you on that, because probably 1 out of every 5 conversations I have with potential homeowners, their goal is to get out of here.
Yeah.
They want to sell, like especially the older boomers, like they want to sell, get out of here, or they're looking to buy something there if they're in a position to keep both properties.
Yeah.
The thing that I find challenging is that, yes, I do think inventory may go up. I just think it's still not going to be high enough for it to be a difference maker in the current state, the current economical state of Rhode Island, for it to say, for a buyer to say, hey, I'm going to have some options. I can take my time. This is a nice house, but let me just take 2-3 days to think about it. It's not going to go away. I don't know if that changes.
That hasn't, I mean, we've all been around in real estate. How many years have you been in real estate now?
This is my 7th.
Your 7th year. So pretty much right around when you were getting in the market, that's kind of when the buyer's market kind of went away. It's been a seller's market for a long time. So even, inventory is going to increase. I agree with Emilio. We're still a long ways away from it ever being a balanced market here locally. So it's been going up, in terms of, it's been a buyer's market, a seller's market for a very long time now. I don't know what the number is in terms of active homes for sale, where that switches, where it's more balanced. I think it's going to be quite a while till we get there still.
It's funny because I actually remember.
I don't know if you have an idea of when that might be, or what your thought process might be, where it becomes more balanced than we're at right now.
Yeah, I have no idea. Every time I try to guess these long-term things, it's like hard. So much stuff influences, right? Wars, economy, inflation, legislation, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Migration patterns, right? Corporations, right? Like look at CVS. What's happening with CVS?
Yeah.
If CVS continues to do horrible, okay, how many thousands of jobs are going to be lost? And I heard that maybe they could be moving out of Rhode Island. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if they move out of Rhode Island, there's thousands of jobs here at the corporate park in Woonsocket, Cumberland over there.
Yeah.
What happens when those go? Houses are people, where are they going to work? Right. So those homes might hit the market. Stuff like that may happen. We don't know. Yeah, so it's very, very hard to gauge. But I think once it hits and I'm talking single family homes, but once it hits 2,000 single family homes, and once you see pendings start to go lower than the amount of homes on the market, like for example, right now there's 1,000 active, 1,000 pending. Right. It's been pretty neck to neck. As soon as you start to see the pending go lower and the actives go higher, that's when you're going to start to see a little bit of more of a balancing act.